Hare Krishna. So we have completed chapter number 14. We have seen each and every shloka of this chapter. Now let's try to get a hang of the entire chapter in one go. Let's try to understand this in one go, the entire flow, starting from shloka number 1 up till shloka number 27. So what is the connection between the two chapters? Chapter number 3 and chapter number 14. Chapter number 13 and chapter number 14. Now in chapter number 13, it was described that how the living entity by his own desire gets entangled in the material nature. Now in chapter number 14, it is described that how the material nature binds the living entity. So here, in the first two shlokas of this chapter, which is titled as the three modes of material nature, Krishna is glorifying the knowledge that he is going to give. He's telling that just by getting this knowledge, many great sages attain topmost perfection. And like this, he glorifies very nicely. And he's telling that thus established one is not born at the time of creation or disturbed at the time of dissolution. The person attains liberation. That's what is the point. Now, from shloka number 3 to 4, or shloka 3 and 4, they are talking about how the jiva comes in contact with the prakriti. So here, Krishna makes it very clear that he is the one who impregnates the total material energy. And he calls himself here, there's a very important word. He says, Aham bija pradapitaha. So he's Aham bija pradapita. He is the father of each and every living entity. So this is a very important point. So he's that supreme personality of Godhead who owns everything and everyone. Now, in shloka number 5 to 9, a very important point is mentioned. How the three modes of material nature bind the pure jiva. So what are the three modes? Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. So mode of goodness binds the living entity. How? Here it is given in shloka number 6. By the sense of happiness and knowledge. Then shloka number 7, it says, the person in the mode of passion, he is bound by what? By the material fruitive actions. And then shloka number 8 is talking about the mode of ignorance. And here we understand that the person is bound by the madness, indolence, sleep. So in this way, these three modes are binding the living entity. Now from shloka number 10 onwards till shloka number 13, here we understand that how the three modes of material nature, they are acting. So sometimes the mode of goodness will take over the passion and ignorance, and sometimes the passion takes over goodness and ignorance, and sometimes the mode of ignorance takes over the goodness and passion. So here a very practical lesson for all of us, that in general we cannot say that this person is going to remain like this forever, because with time, in different circumstances, either the mode of goodness or the mode of passion or the mode of ignorance is going to lead, and accordingly the behavior of the person will change. So many times people say that oh, you have changed so much. Obviously I will change because I am the three modes of material nature. So this is the point. Now when the mode of goodness takes over, what happens? Here it is very nicely given in shloka number 11, that all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. When the passion takes over, there is increased attachment, a great attachment, fruitive activity, person endeavors like anything, and there are uncontrolled desires and hankerings. And when the ignorance leads the other two, here it is given that darkness, inertia, madness and illusion are manifested. So after this, Krishna is describing from shloka number 14 to 18, the effects of conditioning of these three modes. So here in chapter 14 and 15, Krishna is describing the destination, what these different personalities will get in the three modes of material nature. So here it is said, in the mode of goodness, the person who dies in the mode of goodness will take birth, here it said, pure higher planets of the great sages will take birth in such planets. And the person who dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities. Third, and when one dies in the mode of ignorance, where does he take birth? Very, very abominable situation. He takes birth in the animal kingdom. Now in this way, Krishna is moving ahead and is explaining from shloka number 16 to 18 the different results of action in the three modes of material nature. So here he's saying that when someone is in the goodness, that's a very, very high state. It's very pure. But then when someone is in the mode of passion, here it is said that the result is going to be misery. And the one who is in mode of ignorance, the result is always foolishness. And he's continuing very nicely here, where Krishna makes a strong point saying that the mode of goodness leads to real knowledge. Second, the mode of passion leads to greater greed, so greed develops. And in the mode of ignorance, foolishness, madness and illusion develops. And then, what is the ultimate result that a person gets? A very nice shloka, shloka number 18, where it is said, in the mode of goodness, the person goes to higher planetary systems. So his destination is higher planetary systems. And the person in the mode of passion will live on this earthly planet. And the person in the mode of ignorance will go down to the hellish worlds. So in this way, these are distinct three destinations of the person, of the personalities in the three different modes of material nature. Now having said this, from shloka number 19 to 27, Krishna is making strong points and giving a solution to get out from this entanglement of three modes of material nature. Very, very important section. So here, in shloka number 19, Krishna is making a point that who can actually break or who can actually get disentangled from this entanglement of three modes of material nature? A person who sees the material nature as the doer and Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as above the three modes of material nature. And then he continues. And then he's saying in shloka number 20 that when someone transcends the three modes, what happens? He can become free from janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi. The person can become free from janma, birth, mrityu, death, jara, old age, and vyadhi is distress or disease. And then, after hearing these two shlokas, Arjuna is asking a question. He's asking that, Krishna, please tell me, the first question, what are the symptoms of a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature? Question number 2, what is his behavior? Question number 3, how does he transcend the modes of nature? So Krishna is going to answer now these three questions. So question number 1, what are the symptoms? That Krishna is answering in shloka number 22. So what are the symptoms? Here it is said. A person who has transcended three modes of material nature does not hate illumination, attachment and delusion when they are present or long for them when they disappear. So this is the symptom. So the person is not hating or is not longing for the same. Now the second question. What is the second question? What is his behavior? So that Krishna elaborately describes from shloka number 23 to 25. Very nicely. Some of the important points I would like to highlight here. So one who is undisturbed in any situation which are enacted by the three modes of material nature. He is neutral and he is transcendental. He is equipoised both in happiness and distress. He sees even the lump of earth and gold on the same level. And he is the one who is equipoised in honor and dishonor. He treats both friend and enemy alike. So these are some of the wonderful qualities of a person, or wonderful behavior of a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature. Now a very important question. How does he transcend the three modes? And the answer is given in shloka number 26, a very, very important shloka, which says Mam chayo vyavicharena bhakti yogena sevate sa gunan samatityetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. How can one transcend the three modes of material nature? There is only one way, and that is by practicing bhakti yoga. So just by practicing bhakti, just by engaging in full devotional service, unwavering in any situation, the person can transcend the three modes of material nature. And finally, in sloka number 27, Krishna is making a very, very important point. So sloka number 26 says, the one who transcends the three modes of material nature reaches Brahman. Now in sloka number 26, Krishna is talking about what is the source of Brahman. And for everyone's information, Brahman here, what Krishna is talking about, is the effulgence coming from the body of Krishna, Brahman or Brahma Jyoti. And here Krishna is saying in shloka number 27, Brahmano hi pratisthaham. So Krishna is saying that I am the source of Brahman. So in this way, in this entire chapter, Krishna has wonderfully described that how the living entity gets entangled or how he is bound by three modes of material nature. What are the different results and destinations that the person gets in the three modes of material nature, and also how to get rid or get disentangled from this entanglement of three modes of material nature. One thing is for sure, that the topmost anga of bhakti is chanting the holy names. And when someone chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, that person can easily go above the three modes of material nature. Every single day, without fail, we have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, fixed number of rounds on the beats, as per the instruction given by the spiritual master. So in this way, in the entire 14th chapter, Krishna gives the topmost knowledge, the knowledge which can help the practitioner to go above three modes of material nature and attain ultimate perfection. Now, after having said this, Krishna is going to make a very, very important point again in chapter number 15. So let's start this wonderful chapter number 15, titled The Yoga of the Supreme Person, from next video onwards. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna